Joe Fasula, Fasula, and it's J-O. Title is co-owner.
So kind of tell me about the phone call you got yesterday from the Hanover store and how that made you feel.
I was sitting in my office and I was actually putting together some plans for decals we're going to be putting on our floors. And I got the call and I was totally speechless. I didn't even know what to say. I felt bad for the store manager because he was looking for some immediate direction. He's like, do we close down the store? Do we close down the department? What do we do? So it took me a minute to kind of collect my thoughts, and then I said, let's definitely close down the sections where she was. And then, thankfully, about 5 minutes later, I got a call from the Hanover Township health inspector, who, he helped guide us through because he was in touch with the Department of Agriculture.
And tell me about all the work your employees have been doing.
Our employees have been absolutely incredible. The amount of work, dedication that they have put in is amazing, and they are showing up 6 and 7 days a week. I spend most of my time walking around yelling at them to go home, just to get them some time off. But as soon as this happened yesterday, they all jumped in. They did everything they possibly could to get the product out, and then get the case emptied, get the case cleaned, and then cleaned up and sanitized.
And
Joe,
go ahead.
I'm sorry, Joe, Andy Mahal, nice to meet you. First of all, what was with your mind? Were you here when it happened, or what happened? What did you think when you first heard about what happened?
Well, I was up at our Scranton office, and again, when I first got the call, I was speechless, and I was really dumbfounded as to why somebody would do that. And again, my first thought went to the fact that we're just going to have to throw out all this food. It's so hard to get right now. I mean, produce hasn't been too bad, but the price of produce is going up quite a bit. And when it comes to all the different grocery items, it's so hard. So right now, it's the worst time in the world to be throwing food away.
Just to recap, I know Chuck's asking, what did your crew do immediately, and what did you do to take care of the situation?
Well, it took me about 45 minutes or an hour to get down here, but by the time I was down here, almost the entire produce case was emptied. The meat case had already been emptied and sanitized. The grocery area where she was, and the bakery area, it was already cleaned out. So at that point, we kind of didn't need all that help. So a few of us still stayed and continued with the cleaning process.
Now, you said that she had been a problem before in the area.
All
Has she done things here before?
All I know is that, and I don't want to say more than I should know. I don't know, but I was told that she had been. I don't know. They had mentioned that she was known to area authorities as being someone who was a problem.
You sure? It looks like your cases are full and stocked up again now.
Yeah. Our crew came in around 4 o'clock this morning. They have all worked so hard, and they've been here ever since. They're almost done now. Everything is totally clean, totally disinfected. Everything is very safe.
What kind of community support have you gotten? I know that Facebook post has been shared like 10,000 times.
Well, 10,000 times, but on our side, we can see how many people have seen it, and it's over 1.3 million now. The community support is unbelievable, and it has been throughout this entire ordeal. People have just been so supportive. They're constantly thanking our employees, and one of our stores today found hearts on the window when they came into work today.
Did you have to clear out shoppers when that happened?
Well, we taped off the area to make sure shoppers were nowhere near anything that could have been touched.
Is the insurance going to cover this, or is it a loss for you guys?
There's probably a good chance that insurance will cover it, but we don't know for sure.
And we still sticking with $35,000, or we thinking that's conservative?
That's a conservative number. Yeah, I didn't want to put something out there and be too high with
Right.
the number, but that's probably a conservative number.
Was it hard for you guys to get that all restocked again, or is that something you had coming in today?
Well, I want to thank our suppliers, CNS and Four Seasons. They really came to the rescue. To be able to get all that product in here within less than 24 hours was amazing. It was outstanding. They really reacted for us, and they did give us some additional product at no cost too.
Joe, going forward, the unfortunate incident yesterday, will that go with how food is packaged, like the tomatoes and peppers that are not packaged?
I don't know if that's possible. I don't know. And right now, even the foam trays are kind of becoming a premium. We're packing a lot of our own chicken, whereas we used to get pre-packed from Sanderson Farms, and they're doing a pretty good job of keeping us supplied, but we do have to supplement with chicken that comes in bulk. And it's hard to get all the foam trays, so that's going to be tough.
Joe, this story has obviously gone all over the world. Have you gotten contacted, or what are some? I'm sure media outlets